The Afghan side is moving around in the 30-yard circle. Plenty of noise. They know how big this game is. Power play is going to be crucial. That's the luxury of Boli Mujibur, who's a power play. When it comes to bowling in the power play, he's one of the magicians. He knows how to bowl, and so he got a couple of overs for them from the other side. You need bowlers to be aggressive, especially Omar Zai with the new ball.
After 2, 8 for 1 Bangladesh.
Apa naik naik mana jauh naik jalan dia sekarang naik dia lagi
Rubber. Asaf's skills will be tested here. He is wicket to wicket. He is your sleight of hand bowler. Bit of mystery behind what he does. Oh, that is some strike. That is scintillating 6. That's gone all the way. It's flat, kind of a skimmer.
Just about to say the temptation will be high for Saif Hassan, especially with the batting from the far end. The mid-wicket being only 62 made ahead to go big on this occasion. Straight as an arrow. Nice and flat. That will be a confidence booster.
So strong at the base, and then he's got this tons of confidence to pull it off.
TikTok dia bagaimana? TikTok dia.
Against any bowler.
It looks like a player who loves and thrives on the confidence given by the management of the Bangladesh side. Ever since I saw him in the Asia Cup, just before the Asia Cup in the Netherlands series, he came good with the bat, got the opportunity in the Asia Cup, scored runs, and scored some good runs against good quality sides. So that's a major booster.
The thing that he does well is that he tries to hit the ball as straight as possible. So he likes the long on and long off range. Shows the full face of the blade to the ball. It can't be bad at all. There's a sweep shot, and well, he played that brilliantly in that first knock. That was so impressive from the left hand. They got a 50 in no time of 37 balls. I think it's 16 for 1. T20I on the 5th, and then the ODI series. Oh, that is close. That is close, and he's a goner. Round the stumps now. Was the ball going to hit the stumps from that angle? He's going to confer with his partner, and I think they're going for a review.
For League 4, field decision is out. TV umpire director, we have play review. Original decision is out. I have checked the feet, is fair delivery. Start with front on first. appear to be no Baton wall. Can we confirm by the bat, by the outrage? Okay. Outrage is building. Copy. Outrage coming. Forward, forward. Gap between ball and bat. Straight line. No Baton wall. Satisfy. Ball tricking when ready. Infection line. It's hitting. Stay with your original decision out. Stand by. You on screen
It
signal now.
looked very close in live action, and he's been shown the door once again. Falling across, I think he's got to correct that technical flaw. It's not a massive one, but it is a technical flaw where his head falls across and he loses the side of a straight ball that is angled into the stumps. So is a brief say for 2, and it's 16 for 2 now.
Let's take yes. Five to come. Take more.
16 for the loss of 2. Jakar Ali is in. I think you just got to calm it down a little bit. That should have been stopped. It was a straightforward ball, and Jakar Ali is off the mark as a result of that misfield.
Experienced man, the captain. And certainly, Azmatullah Omarzai, company from yesterday, has a spring in his step today. Putted into the pads, and you were right with Imon falling over with the head position. And that's also maybe a reason, because the bowler was coming round the wicket. Certainly, a good decision by the umpire on field.
Powerful striker because of the balance, because he gets to the pitch of the ball, and then his base is so strong. So many things to like about his batting.
Different game plan now for Bangladesh. Last game, 100-odd partnership with the openers, and today 2 wickets, and both the openers back in the hut. Saif Hassan, I feel, should play his natural game rather than changing his game. He got the likes of Nurul Hasan Sohan, Jakar Ali, Shamim Hossain, who can play that role. But someone got to be aggressive against a quality spin attack.
There's a slow ball. Well, not a bad ploy, bad strategy against someone who plays through the ball with hard hands. A slow ball, change of pace, slackening the pace could do the job for Afghanistan.
Yeah, spot on, Ramesh bhai. Players who have hard hands, especially in the power play. If it's a right hand, a knuckleball, slow delivery, a back of the horn, slow delivery, and if you have a leg cutter in your armory, that will be the ball to go with the stock delivery of hitting the bat hard with pace. And certainly Omarzai has upped his game with the pace in this game. Rashid Khan had the decision of either giving the new ball to Abdullah Omarzai, who just played in the second game, or go with the tried and tested experience Omarzai. And so far it has worked really well. It's a 6 runs, 2 wickets. Certainly liking the energy of Afghanistan company from yesterday. Plenty of chatter. And certainly they are in for a fight.
Oh, that is some hit for 6. Just a flake over square leg for a massive one. Tremendous strike to end the over. Bangladesh 23 for 2.
Three for 2. Mujib to continue. Collect a single. Has been a very, very interesting basis of play already. Seen Azmat getting a couple of wickets. But delivery of the previous over is using the angle and pace to great effect. Sweet timing. Great connection. Next couple of overs going to be interesting given the fact that the field restriction, also losing a couple of wickets how they approach. It's not going to be easy against Mujib. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Ahmed Farad Fidai. How do you see Bangladesh approaching this innings?
It's going to be a different game today. The 109-run first wicket partnership gave him the cushion in the first match. This time around, the openers are back in the dugout, and that is courtesy of brilliant bowling. Azmatullah Omarzai with the new ball, and we certainly saw him bowling with more passion and energy today. And they know that they need a win.
Catches the call. Fieldsman coming around, takes a superb catch. Sensational catch. Always was going away from him. Mujib is striking for Afghanistan. Jubilation.
Well, Mujib with his carom ball didn't get the timing right on that. Got the elevation, but that was a perfect catch. Siddiqul Athal backpedaled, kept the eyes on the ball, and that is a precious wicket of Saif, who looked really good. Hit the last ball of the previous over for a maximum this time around. 18 of 14 has to walk back. Bangladesh in some sort of a trouble now. 24 for 3.
Afghanistan calling shots. 3 wickets down for 24. Shamim Hussain comes to the crease. Another left-hander. Turns the ball away on the onside. Great energy from Afghanistan. In the field with the ball as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And just completing what I earlier said, that is a brilliant wicket. This is a big wicket, I tell you. Saif is a dangerous batsman, already striking above 100. But what a catch that was. Siddiqul Athal, one of the best fielders, I believe, Afghanistan has got, really took a brilliant catch. It's going to be a tough call today for Bangladesh chasing down them. But Odell had their issues in the previous match. We'll continue talking about it. After 5, it's 26 for 3.
Bangladesh position at 9, Afghanistan 10. The team which is going to win the series will move to 9th position. 148 to win. Rashid Khan introduces himself into the attack. Magician, 4 wickets in the previous game, 4 for 18. On the money straight away.
Those 177 wickets are the most by any bowler in the T20Is. Rashid Khan introduces himself inside the power play. We saw him in the last match, yes. There were issues with the runs leak and all that. Different approach today from the skipper. Maybe he wants to go for the kill and he wants just one more wicket inside the power play overs.
Getting the ball to turn, get that pitch outside the leg stump. Great energy. The spirit is back. Also recognizing the psychological effect that it had, the batting collapse yesterday. Rashid recognizing the opportunity and looking to build on the pressure. Swings it delightfully away on the onside. Over the boundary. 6.
Well, you cannot discount Shamim. He's a very good batsman in the middle order. He didn't score runs in the last match, but this time around finding that one in the arc, and pressure or no pressure, he's going to hit his shot. 85 meters 6, the joy of the Bangladesh fans. Tell you the rest. Taking on Rashid Khan is some statement.
So now deep mid-wicket on the boundary on the onside. A reactionary field change. Also, the slip has been removed. One wild throw, things changing drastically in the field now. Trying to work the ball behind the square. The shuffling across.
Probably a couple of times that he's been able to hit the pads. He's probably pitching outside the leg stump. But I like the intent. I like the way how Shamim is batting out in the middle. Want to hit a couple of release shots to take the pressure out, change in the field, deep square, deep mid-wicket.
Trying to create movement, hammer it through the offside. Rashid is thinking, I don't think he's going to take the review. He's smiling. It's a gentle inquiry with the umpire. Tossed up delivery, driven down the ground. A form strike down the ground for 4 to culminate the power play overs. 6 overs gone, 37 for 3 Bangladesh. At this stage, Afghanistan were 35 without loss. Bangladesh losing 3 wickets, 3 for 37. Captain has the luxury of spreading the field around. Field restrictions lifted. Noor the Kohinoor introduced 22 matches for him, 17 wickets. He has been an outstanding bowler for Afghanistan. Also various leagues in the last couple of years. Outside the leg stump, he has to get his line right.
Well, Rashid Khan has been taken for runs. Try to stop it with his leg. Sometimes it can hurt you, but the desperation you can see. Very, very passionate today. Out in the field, Afghanistan. 11 runs off that over of Rashid Khan. 4 for 18 he had in the last match. Already 11 of his first, and that too inside the power play that he bowled.
Got to create that energy inside the 30-yard ring. Positive response from Shamim. 11 off just 6 deliveries. Attacking Rashid Khan is not an easy task. shuffling across and getting it behind square. Behind square for 4. Looking to take the attack to the opposition, Bangladesh.
Well, yeah, absolutely. See the number of dots they have played, 22, might just be playing in their mind. That was a close one, I tell you. It would have been curtains for Zakir Ali, the skipper. But they certainly want to attack, because the thing is, you want to keep the required run rate at check. It's under 8 now. They don't want to have that go past 8. Close to 9 and 10 would be very...
Counselling from Mohammad Nabi about what line that he should be bowling, also the kind of field that he wants. A bit of extra bounce, bit of turn as well for Noor. Wise counsel Nabi.
Zakir is striking at 100, but he certainly hasn't looked very comfortable against the spin of Noor. Look at that. It almost could have fallen into the hand of the fielder. An edge, he didn't play it, didn't need it.
So now he's getting additional fielder on the offside inside the 30-yard ring.
Oh, lovely boy.
And that's what talk and the presentation yesterday after the completion of the match from Rashid Khan. All the bowlers should be aiming at the stumps, and that's where they get maximum purchase. That's how he picked up 4 wickets, but it's a different story altogether. Despite losing 3 wickets, they're batting with a lot of positivity, looking to attack.
Oh, well, yeah, bringing that point, bowling wicket to wicket. When you see Rashid Khan's figures last night, 4 for 18, his 11 deliveries.
He's asking the fielder at the deep point to go to his right hand side. Down the left side, always challenge bowling to right and left in combination. But Noor, time has always been a problem for him. Length has always been immaculate over the handsome. Superb ball striking. And it is a superb stroke to end the 7th over. Bangladesh recovering quite well, 47 for 3. The king is intent of getting boundaries, if that was the case. But brilliant catch taken by Rashid Khan as it was on strong, then he was getting the ball to top. Pitching up, getting the movement as well. And trying to play attacking stroke. A sensational catch accepted by Siddiqullah on the boundary. Mujib is striking as well. And then Rashid Khan was taken for a couple of boundaries in that first over.
I think that was a good counter-attack from Shamim. He has been on the chart since he's come down out in the middle.
Maybe this spell is going to be critical for Afghanistan. His ability to contain the batters at the same time, identifying the moment, bringing about that variation to take wicket as well. Superb ball striking. Outstanding hit. Down the ground for 6. A majestic stroke to bring up 50 for Bangladesh.
The joy, the jubilation, the fans bring into the game out here to support Bangladesh, and what a shot that is. Came down the track and caught it with the bounce. That goes far and long in a handsome manner for 88 meters 6.
This is different Bangladesh. Over the years we've seen after losing 3 wickets, they would just shut the shop, but it's a different story altogether. In T20 cricket, you have to take the game forward.
Talking about taking the game forward, move your gear forward to see beautiful Afghanistan. Mountain, the terrain, the water, the blues, Wakhan, north of Afghanistan, and Badakhshan. Those places are just worth going to. Gurbaz is asking the question. He felt animated, but only to just put some pressure, I believe, on the umpire, isn't that? That was straight on.
The drifter that goes away from the right-hander. That variation. There's a lot of time here, Nabi. Practicing. Whose lines and lengths to be bowled in different situations, particularly at Sharjah. Outstanding over the years. Turn away behind spare. Not much of pace behind the stroke, so should be for two.
Well, the rebuilding phase has been going on for Bangladesh. 31-run partnership in that. Two of only 20 deliveries, courtesy some big hitting. Shamim Hussain smashing a six of Rashid Khan and Jakir Ali smashing one of Nabi. 2 sixes in that partnership of 31.
Knocks one down the ground to take a single. Captivating cricket on cards. 8 overs bowled. 56 for 3 Bangladesh in the chase.
Neck and neck, to say the least. Just building up nicely in this second T20I. A big moment, big change in bowling. Abdullah Ahmedzai. An extra bit of pace in the attack for the first time this evening. One of 3 changes for Arvez for Afghanistan. Not happy with their current form. Desperate to find a win this evening and square the series. A young man just playing his second game. Impressive in the domestics for Giza. Earned the place in the Tri-Nation tournament. Played 1 game. What an opportunity for the young man. Can separate the partnership. He'll probably open some floodgates here. Giza, what he did really well was as well as using the slow balls to good effect. This kind of a surface, it demands bowlers to change up pace. So this is where the young man's experience, Mohammad Nabi at the moment feeling at mid-off, probably give the guidelines for the young man. SI arm action. Thirdly, can use a little bit of his non-bowling arm. Can use the non-bowling arm a little bit to pull it in actually, rather than just being very lazy with the left arm. He can add a couple of inches of pace, I guess. Good head position, strong follow through. That was a slow delivery. Certainly has the attributes to be a good bowler. Little tinkering to be done, which I'm pretty sure the fast bowling coach at the national side as well as in the academy will pick it up and work with the young man. Here you're watching him in the warm-ups, not just sniper last night. He definitely has the art of pace as well. Capable of getting it through. Then he pace is something you can't coach. It's come naturally. It all depends on body mechanics, how strong you are, how wiry you are, your muscles. Certainly what coaches can do is to do a little bit of tinkering work, like slight adjustments. Fast ball, you've got to be fit. If you're not fit, you won't last long. How I see Abdullah Ahmedzai, got all the attributes, work to be done in his action. And certainly the more game he plays in international cricket, the experience is going to gain. It's going to be something that the young man will learn and move forward. Here's that on-pace delivery up at 136, 137 kilometers per hour. There's a nice frame for it, wiry. Certainly there's a great pedigree, isn't there, in years gone by. Hamid Hassan, who was here as the national fast bowling coach, the Afghan legend, used to wear that war paint. Comes from a great legacy of fast bowling. Dalwat, Zadran, Shapur. See Hamid Hassan there. He's just hammered away. Pace on, and another one dispatched onto the road. Big hit from Jakir Ali, his second maximum, 64 for 3. Whatever your plans are for the next hour or so, I would strongly recommend not moving or going anywhere. This game building up to a really tight finish. 84 more required off 66. 6 bowlers used thus far. And the man in just his second T20I appearance, with that extra yard of pace, was just hammered high and handsome onto the road. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Back of the lane. Skipper of Bangladesh backed himself, shot a ball to the leg side. Picked the bones out of that. That went a long way. Noor Ahmed bowled the first over from the opposite end, from the pavilion end. It comes from the far end to bowl his second over. Yeah, I'd agree with you. I don't think there was a lot wrong with the delivery, was there? And just a little shuffle across the crease which generated that momentum. A lovely pickup. Secret to that shot, the head position. Jacques Ali prefers square leg, long on, mid-wicket. That went a mile. Keeping the mid-wicket vacant for Noor Ahmed, asking the batter to play across the line, try and find the top edge. Found his length yet, has he, Noor Ahmed? Too short in his first over again here in the second. The spin that we saw Rashad Hussain generate in that first innings, you sense the 8 overs of wrist spin that we're likely to see here from Noor Ahmed, from Rashid Khan. One left, one right. Arm, yes. You sense those 8 overs are going to be very important. Or just hasn't quite found his length yet, as the fielder does enough to keep it to a single. The fighting fire with fire, taking on the wrist spinner. Shamim Hussain, he struck it well but couldn't find the gap. Thirdly, both the batters are preferring the leg side, especially towards the road side being the shorter boundary. Again, too short. Not the length that he caused so many problems from last night. 2 games in 2 days, yes, but you expect the spinners to be well up to that. Certainly the consistency when it comes to length today, Noor Ahmed has been lacking. What a wonderful slog sweep this is. We've seen some big 6s tonight. 9 in the first innings, and they're flying around the ground now again. What a noise up the bat here, Parvez. Sweet. Wow. That's a 15-6 in the match. We had 17 yesterday. The way Shamim Hussain Patwari and Jacques Ali going about, that 17 will be broken in no time if they keep going. This is some lusty hitting. 6 sixes and 4 fours so far. There's such a great atmosphere as well, isn't there? Because all the Bangladesh fans are on one side, and then all of the Afghan fans the other. The googly, better length, and rightly sent back. Good piece of fielding. And the man in just his second T20I. It'll get us to the halfway stage of the chase, almost exactly halfway. In fact, they are. They need 74 more. And the score as we get to that first drinks break in the second innings. Bangladesh 74 for 3. Exactly the halfway stage of the chase, and Bangladesh have exactly half of the tally of the runs that they require. 74 more required. And Rashid Khan, after a decent in-depth chat with his coaching staff, says, okay, time to put the ball back into my hands. Can't appeal for anything there because Ramanullah Gurbaz hasn't held on. Jakar Ali wants the wide. Might have just flicked something. Just letting the umpire know that he did not touch his pads. That was not hit the pad. That should have been called a wide. The leg side. And yes, they brought plenty of googlies and 6 ball in his first over. First game, beg your pardon.
Quick!
Plum in front. Saif Hassan, Jakar Ali missed a straight one. Shamim Patwari playing back to a delivery, should have been in the front foot. Almost turned the things around for Afghanistan. What a captain, what inspiration, Rashid Khan. Googly nicely cut away, but a good hand. Very important hand. And Wafiola, who's been good in the field, hasn't he, on his debut, didn't get much with the bat, but he's desperate to impress out there. Has the reputation of being a top fielder. Wafiola, certainly in this game, only has saved about 6 to 7 runs here. Hitting the stumps 1.3, missing 14. Really favouring the aggressive option against the wrist spinners, both sides today. Not sure if it's a bit of cramp to go with it. Maybe some Glenn Maxwell-esque scenes. Let's hope it's nothing worse than that. As he goes down, he spasms out, and lovely spirit of cricket as Ramanullah Gurbaz tries to help his opponent out. Favourite area for Jakar Ali, mid-wicket. Always when he wants to slog sweep, he goes outside the stumps. Agonizing pain, he falls down. Not before the ball trickles far for a boundary. Certainly, in the leg side being the shorter side, some attention being given. Physio, plenty of fluids. Last thing what Bangladesh will want, the skipper cannot continue. That's something that they cannot afford to. And two of the very best of all time in this format, Rashid Khan, leading wicket taker in T20I history. And there are plenty more to come, aren't there? You would suspect that, much like Mattia Muralitharan, your former teammate's record that may never go in test match cricket, there's every chance Rashid Khan will be on the top of that list. Well, for as long as we're around anyway. Two of the top 5, Mustafiz and Rashid, there today. Certainly that's cramps. I've experienced myself in my playing days, never a pleasant feeling. It'll take a little while. Some stretches done. Beautiful Afghanistan. Farbaz was supposed to, or was trying to get there to join you, but you went for the first time this year for the Spagiza League, not for these kind of scenes, but in Kabul. How was the visit? Kabul was busy. Turman was busy. Actually had only a couple of days off. Could not make my time free to visit these lovely places. But the people were very friendly. Cricket was very competitive, hospitable. The ACB was, and most importantly, the food was amazing. So, no complaints. Ahmed Fadai has told me that the meat is as good as you'll get, the Afghan barbecue meats. Good to see Jakar Ali is fit to continue. Never fun getting a bit of cramp like that. Let's have a look at the best of this second innings thus far. was all Afghanistan at first, wasn't it? They dominated the power play. Rashid Khan took a good diving stop. Azmatullah Armatai was pumped up. And although he was dispatched for just that one maximum down the ground, it was Mujib who struck after Armatai's second. The LBW went in Armatai's favour. He bowled with good pace. He was whipped away for one big hit, and then Mujib struck. This was an excellent catch. Very good catch. Never easy running behind. Gulata made it look easy, and Mujibur Rahman coming into the side, point to prove. Shamim Hussain walks in, straight away gets it to a this 6 over long on of Nabi went a long way. This as well picked it up and out of the ground. Fly, big appeal. Rashid's convinced. So too finally is the umpire. The one captain had the other last night. Does he have him twice in 2 nights? We're going upstairs. I think he's taken the review.
Chief Umpire Director, we have player review for league before. On field decision is out. I have checked the front foot. I have checked the feet is fair delivery. Can we start with front on first? Appear to be no bet involved. Can you confirm by the outrage? There is a gap between ball and bat. Go forward. Okay, satisfy. Ball tracking when it's ready. Okay. Ball tracking is building. Rani. It's coming. Pitch outside off in picked in line. Wicket is hitting. Stay with your original decision out. Stand by. You on screen signal now.
Deja vu in Sharjah, twice in 2 nights. One captain gets the other, and twice with the same method of dismissal. Jakar Ali, LBW to Rashid Khan. Again, he's gone for 32, 80 for 4.
সারা রাখছে অনেক খারাপ
Bangladesh have lost their captain. They've also lost both of their reviews as Noor Hassan comes to the crease at number 6. Some ways the last recognised batter, but they've stocked their batting stocks up a little bit this evening. Leg slip comes into play. Always going to be the googly. Picked at the last second. 11 bowled, 80 for 4. Get one more look here. Pervez, easy decision in the end. He took his time to think about it and give it out. Jakar Ali knew what was coming. Wanted to get outside the off stump, but just could not. Good decision on field to be given out. This thriller of a contest is continuing to build up. He's just next level, isn't he, Rashid Khan? As good as we have in the modern game. When he has an opportunity to get over the batsman, he certainly does. Thought Jacquer Ali knew what was coming, was playing with the turn. The deviation of the pitch was way too much. For a millisecond, we all thought probably missing the leg stump. The umpire on field got it spot on. Big wicket for Afghanistan.
Turn for Nabi. He talks so much about his bowling and his batting, and indeed his fielding. His fielding for a long time has been world class too. Doing all three of those things alongside the captaincy, Farvez, can't be easy. Just wonder last night when they nearly pulled it out of the fire, whether he could have bowled a little bit more spin, went back to the seamers at the end, and then Bangladesh did get home, mainly thanks to this man who made 23 not outs.
Certainly thrives under pressure, thrives under responsibility, Rashid Khan. Fires him up as well, and he's best at when he's fired up. I reckon every time I've seen him over the years, whenever he's fired up, he gives his 110%. That's exactly what you want as a team player, and he inspires millions. Certainly, I think he should not change the attitude, and he's been respected as a captain going forward, just finding little ways to be successful continuously and consistently. Something that we have to find, but this best players, the list what they have in Sharjah as well as back home, I think it comes to players' choices. Certainly, Afghanistan's point for choices. Many players coming through.
It's taken Afghan cricket to a new level. Obviously, Mohammad Nabi's been so part of it as the fielder just about does enough to keep it to a top ball. That's Sharifuddin Ashraf, who's on as a sub-fielder. To watch the spin as it just went at the last second to his left. Bit of confusion. There is a ball to come. At least a ball to come. A few of the fielders thought that was it.
Actually, umpire director, we have umpire review for enough to give me side on angle.
Step up.
Go forward, forward, forward. His base is gravity. Can you give me angle opposite side? Yes. Roll forward, forward. His bait is grounded, satisfied. My decision for the big screen.
Not out the decision. Worth going up to check. Not a particularly good piece of running between the wickets. Nurul Hassan, very tardy, lazy in fact, in getting back in and making his ground, but he does survive. This one's helped away, and it will break the shackles. 4 consecutive dots for Nurul Hassan, broken by another maximum. It's raining sixes in Sharjah. 87 for 4.
Boys! Come on! 87 for 4, Bangladesh in the chase. Captivating cricket ahead of us. Viewers employed. Powerful stroke. Will pick up the boundary.
10 runs off the last 2 deliveries. That is a good start. Shamim has looked really good since the start. Striking close to 200. What a shot that is. is taking risk, also yielding the rewards. Out of the over with a boundary.
Quicker delivery, looking to attack the stumps. And that's been their method today. Looking to attack the spinners. Kept losing wickets, but made sure that they were there in the game. Batted with a lot of purpose and positivity. 7 sixes and 6 fours so far in this innings.
Well, they have been aggressive. There are more sixes hit than the fours. 7 sixes and 6 fours in their innings so far.
Shot. Smacked away. Brilliant fielding from Darvish Soli on the fence.
Well, the ground feeling and the catching has been absolutely amazing from Afghanistan and also from Bangladesh. This was the 6th of the last ball of Muhammad Nabi that came after 4 dots, and then straight away Shamim opened Rashid's over with a boundary. That will add some momentum because this is a good looking partnership now. 12 runs of 10 deliveries. Nurul Hassan can hit the ball hard as well.
Playing a match-winning cameo previous game. Reverse into the gap for 4. He's manipulating the field to perfection. He's adventurous and it's paying off for him.
Rashid Khan's over has been gone for 9 runs now. 4 deliveries and he's manufactured a shot out of that. What a shot. What a shot. Knew where exactly the fielder was inside the circle. You want to create your own power plays in that. Want to target the area where there's no one at the deep, and the fans are absolutely loving it.
Wanted to spend some time during the COVID times playing table tennis. Turned away, single taken, sense of purpose, slipping at the non-striker end. Great energy from both sides today.
Absolutely, and this is a very crucial match for Afghanistan in particular. Look at that. Rashid Khan doing the right thing, targeting his bats. No matter what the batter is doing, you got to bowl stump to stump. 10 runs of the first 5 deliveries. What can Rashid do into his 3rd over? He's gone for 27. He's taken a wicket, broke that partnership, got the wicket of skipper Jakir Ali. Bit of a change in the field. Want the fielder a little finer.
Excellent delivery, drawing the batter forward, tossing up as well. 13 overs have been bowled in the chase. Bangladesh 97 for 4. It's an electric atmosphere here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Bangladesh need 51 more runs to win from 42 deliveries. Mujib has been introduced, 1 for 14, well in the powerful overs. Looking to attack the stumps. This has been tremendous atmosphere today.
I mean, what more do you want as a team out there? 12-man work being done by the Bangladeshi fans, turning on the lights, telling the world that we are there. You guys always happen. I remember in Sylhet, Asad was with me and it was raining in a T20 match, and nobody moved. They waited for the match to start. That's the craze they have for the game of cricket.
Mujib trying to use his different variations. The Kerem delivery also bowling slow through the air as well to create a dismissal in some fashion.
Well, Mujib has been a big change in today's bowling. Afghanistan have had rough patches with the fast bowling in particular, and with the new ball, Mujib gives you that extra cushion. Pulled 3 overs, a very few runs, took a wicket as well, that too of Saif. Tells you about the caliber and the kind of a game he brings in for Afghanistan with the ball.
Also, if you reflect on performances of the Afghanistan cricket team in the last 6-7 years, shot. That away for a single. His impact has been enormous. Bowling the power play overs in one-day cricket, also in T20 cricket. Since his arrival in Afghanistan side, he's made many impactful performances for the team. Phil Simmons, physical.
Absolutely 2 runs off this over, 4 deliveries bowled. Can he finish it off well? This will finish his spell of 4 overs. Bowling wicket to wicket. He's not giving away any room. Bowled brilliantly. 17 for 1, 3.5 overs. Afghanistan will want him finish it with 2 wickets. Can he do that? Can he bring that extra pressure from his end? Mushtaq Ahmed, spin bowling coach, was very happy early on. Wouldn't want Afghan spinners to do good, is it?
Looking to attack distance, might pick up some cues as well. It's evolving game, the T20 version of the game. 14 overs bowled, 100 up for Bangladesh, 101 for 4.
Nice ball 2. Tuna has bowled 1. So 1 over of the bat pace. Abhi with 2 overs each. Rashid has still got 1 over. Mujib has been bowled out. 1 over from the fast bowler. Abdullah has bowled well in the domestic cricket. Abdullah? Trust him, isn't it? Yeah.
Noor has been expensive today. Someone who tosses the ball up and gets the ball to bite off the surface as well, and 46 to win from 36. Afghanistan need wickets here.
Absolutely wickets you need. And as for the Afghanistan bowling discipline has been concerned, only 2 wides been bowled today. Bangladesh was brilliant as well, and both the wides have been bowled by Noor Ahmed.
Interesting shot. This could be caught. Mujib hangs onto it. That is a brilliant catch from Mujibur Rahman. Noor is delighted. Afghanistan making a comeback here.
A bit of unnecessary shot, you will say, but the kind of attack that Shamim had brought, you will tell that he will want to fancy his chances, isn't that? His innings of 33 of 22 comes to an end because he quickly switches. He loses his balance, I believe. And then he just plays this iron here. Mujib takes an unbelievable catch. It's stick into his hand. That's the kind of a day Afghans are having out in the field. They have been brilliant with the catches, isn't it? Shamim Hussain walks back 33 of 22. Bangladesh are 102 for 5.
Afghanistan attaining success at the critical moment in the game. Naseem Ahmed comes to the crease. Straying down the leg side. There was no need to play that kind of shot for a set better.
Well, this is the kind of a cricket that he has been playing since he's come. He's brought the attack to the Afghanistan bowlers, but then 1 shot too many, and that was a good catch. Noor Ahmed. Joy tells you the rest. Oh no! Tell you one thing, Bangladesh have not got any reviews. They have burned their reviews. Umpire's call. He might not think would be out is they will not be able to contest. Put in these small issues. take into consideration all the 20 overs.
Hits it firmly down the ground, not quite getting the timing, just a single. And that's where the role of a non-striker becomes vital in making that judgment about whether that was within line or not. Noor is known for his ability to hit the good lengths. That's where he has always been consistent. But Lyons, he's been spraying the ball around. And that's why he conceded plenty of runs today. Yesterday was much better, more accurate. Length, never a problem for Noor. It's always line. 45 to win from 32. This has been good over from Noor. Much better now. He's looking to attack the stumps.
So that's the effect of the wicket. Rul Hassan early on was taking on the bowler, and that wicket of Shamim Hussain. Cautious. They should understand 45 of 31, they can get that. You don't have to give away another unnecessary wicket.
It's not going to be easy. Nabi has 2 overs up his sleeves as well. Becoming tight, 15 gone, 104 for 5, Bangladesh. Both innings topsy-turvy, getting starts and then losing wickets in the middle stage of the innings. Once again, Afghanistan finding breakthrough, and the partnership was threatening. 2 overs of Nabi going to be critical here.
Absolutely. Well, what can Nabi do with the 2 overs that he's got? That's one way to contain the batter to all the yokers. Unless the batter decides otherwise, like Jakir coming down the track and changing it into a full toss, smashing it for a maximum, but the nerve is in the game. Nabi has got 2 overs. Noor has got 1. Rashid has got 1. Omar Zai has got 2. Abdullah, the man playing his second match only in the T20I, has still got 3 overs. He can bowl quick, with the dig hard. He's not an easy bowler, but the nerves and the experience matters.
Plenty of options, all good quality options who can operate under pressure. Takes the aggressive route, goes over the boundary. Vital 6 from Nasoom.
Well, they needed that. Swing and swing hard. Nasoom can bat. Testimony of that is this maximum. 75 meter sack, 6. 9 run partnership now.
Very quick and flatter. Worked for a single. Who's winning this, Ahmed Fidai?
That is the question we'll only know after 20 overs, I believe. Nasoom certainly one there to claim with that shot. 36 of 27. It's anyone's game. 5 wickets down. Afghanistan will think if we take 1 more wicket, we might put Bangladesh on the back foot.
Not getting the timing. Dropping it short. Just a single. Conceding a 6. Assume 8 of 5. Nurul played a significant part in the first T20 international of this series, 16 of 16. He's structuring the field. Nabi looking to post additional fielder on the onside.
Nabi actually enjoys bowling at the left
Apa
hand.
lagi makan apa? Asik. Nah.
Bit of a change in the field is safe. He can create a top edge.
Dropping it short. Another single leg route.
Over is gone for 10 runs. Banking on Nabi's over, but it's gone for 10 runs courtesy that one big shot. Never know this will end. If that ends with a wicket, that would be a win for Afghanistan. But if one at the boundary, really bring down the equation down. 34 of 25 now.
Swings. Mighty hit. It's there on the ropes. A massive six from Nurul. 120 for 5. Nabi has been taken for runs. Very, very expensive over for Mohammad Nabi.
Well, the biggest over of the innings has very much put Bangladesh in the driver's seat despite being 5 wickets down. They need just 28 more. Afghanistan needs some magic from their skipper again. Used a lot of it yesterday evening with 4 wickets. It seems to be raining sixes here this evening in Sharjah. We've had 18 of them, Ramiz, and it's not even that high scoring in a counter. He loves it.
Bangladesh have been so impressive against spin. I think if you can get the better of the likes of Rashid and Nabi and the rest of the cast, like Noor, for example, you are set on your way to be a dominant force against any spin playing 11. That's how good they've been. With great skills and positive intent against Rashid and company.
Been that difference in intent between the two batting groups that I think has defined the two matches of the series thus far. Afghanistan looks shy of confidence. They look like they've chewed up far too many dot deliveries, particularly today. At times it's not easy here in Sharjah. Bangladesh, well, they're outskilling them at the moment and very much the favourites, unless this man can do something again. Maybe they might just be best off playing him out. 2 deliveries left.
Got to query the bowling strategy of Afghanistan. They know they were under the cosh, and so nothing changed. I think they wanted to bowl at a quicker pace or fly, nothing unusual from the spinners. Whilst Bangladesh had a plan which was based on intense hitting. You've got to say that. So many sixes and refreshing change of strategy and skill work.
Final ball of Rashid's spell. Got him! Oh, there it is! Every time for Afghanistan, this man finds a way, produces a way. And Phil Simmons must be thinking, why, oh why, don't you just keep that one out? Afghanistan have a 6th.
Yeah, there's always this chance of him nabbing one like that. He's quick through the air, hits the hard length, and Nasum, well, he's not exactly your trusted middle order. Clearing the front leg and missing the ball completely. It wasn't such a venomous delivery, but did the job. And he's regretting it now. 10 of 11. Bangladesh making it once again tasty and interesting for Afghanistan. 122 for 6.
Well, we had the feeling right from the start tonight, Ramiz, that this one was going all the way. I think it's going to live up to its expectations. One of the two changes, Mohamed Saifuddin, who bowled really nicely in the first innings, has a job to do with the bat now. He's here because of this. It's T20I wicket, number 179. You have to question the stroke, no doubt, particularly given it was the final ball of Rashid Khan's spell, but you cannot keep that man out of the game.
Makes it tough for any newcomer to then make sure that they're not off the rail. They're still on track, and so here's an opportunity for Afghanistan to bowl a few dots to make it tough for this pair. If they play out 20 overs without major accidents, Bangladesh should win this. The Rashid has finished his 4. Umar Zai has got 2 left. Mujib has finished his 4, so it's toss-up between Nabi and Noor. So it's going to be maybe pace from one end and spin from the other.
I think you're right. I think that Noor Ahmed has to bowl the 19th. Last night, I just felt there was the tiniest misstep, having done so well to drag themselves back into it. They should have bowled another of Sharafuddin. He's not in the side this evening. Noor Ahmed is still one of your go-to bowlers. He has to be the man to bowl the 19th. It's such a critical over, but for now it will be Azmatullah Ormatsai. He may end up bowling 18 and 20. The option too of young Abdullah as well. $25 to win off 17. This one could be going to the final ball, Ramiz.
Yeah, absolutely. Nurul once again has shown his power as a late middle order with a lot of promise and firepower. He was a game changer in the first T20I for Bangladesh, and he's once again doing the job. 24 of 19 with a strike rate of 126. So he holds the key to success there. If he falters, if he fails, then Afghanistan are in it big time. What a knock under pressure. Really has played special cricket.
Oh, not the right line. Too easy for Saifuddin. Just had to help it around the corner, didn't need to do anything else. And half the ground here in Sharjah, half the crowd roars.
Still feel there is more promise of a scalp for Afghanistan with the spinners on than a pacer. The nothing delivery really with the field in, both fine and third in the ring. You can't afford to bowl there to a newcomer, to any batsman for that matter.
Taken. Again, it twists and turns again. Armatsai's pumped up. Oh, you can't take your eyes off this one, Ramiz Raja.
Well, this is bonus, real bonus after a real bad ball on the pads. He's picked up a wicket, and that's been the sequence of this T20I series. Highs and lows, some madness to go with some brilliance. And it's Afghanistan who once again sniff an impossible win. Change of angle, floated it up, and a healthy edge to the keeper. We can't bite the bat because the grill is in the way. 4 off 2, 120, 7 for 7.
Rashad Hussain. He may just have chipped it up to the skipper, who can't quite get there. Did he get a hand on it? Maybe. If anyone could have taken it, Rashid Khan could have. And Rashad Hussain has a life like he did last night, which was critical.
Well, I think it wasn't such a great technical hand there from Rashid. He really had to struggle really to get under the ball like that. Great try, but a half try really is not good enough for Afghanistan at this stage. He may have strained his side a little. It was a toughie. Rashad there hitting the ball in the air, the first ball that he faces.
Just looked not to get the best read on it at first, Ramiz. So Rashid drops Rishad. Remember, Rishad was dropped last night. This is the wicket. Change of angle from Azmatullah Ormatsai works. Around the wicket, out towards the guideline. A wild slash from Saifuddin, and concerning scenes here. He's going to maybe move position, as Rashid Khan doesn't look in full health. Always gives 110% body on the line for the nation. 14 balls left, 19 to win. Cleans him up. It's 2 in the over. Azmatullah Ormatsai is pumped up. And the drop doesn't cost too much. Afghanistan need 2 more to square the series.
Well, I'd back the spinners really to deliver the punch. It's the pacers delivering the punch. 2 wickets in that over. And it's turning pear-shaped for Bangladesh. Of their own making once again. A straightforward situation been made tough by some really crazy batting at this stage. He gets a 2 as well, 2 of 2, 129 for 8.
Shariful Islam to the crease, keeps it out. Nurul has a lot left to do. 19 to win off the final 2. 129 for 8. Ramiz, this has been chaos, isn't it, to be honest, from both sides. Both teams have hit 9 sixes, both have had, well, the best part of 50 dots, if not more, in the innings. 2 teams not at their very best by any stretch.
Give them a tough situation and you probably see the worst of the lot. And this was a straightforward home run for Bangladesh. For good 12-13 overs, they were on track and way ahead of the opposition, and then lightning struck. Now they see themselves in a very, very difficult shape. So now the required rate is 9.5, and they'd be quite happy to just take the strife off Nurul, give him a single, and attack Shariful and company. 2 strikes away from making it 1-1 Afghanistan.
I suspect on the flip side of that, Ramiz, we're going to see Nurul look for a couple of big ones out towards the road. 19 to win off 12. Critical over, always the 19th. Noor Ahmed to bowl it. It's exactly where he does look. And he gets more than enough of it. How many sixes have we seen hit to that corner? This one strikes the floodlight pylon. Bangladesh still of life.
Is some strike force. Keeping it nice and simple. Nurul, they're over pitching and paying the price. Yeah, he covered the set of stumps and it was in the slot for a gigantic 6. just the method and the clarity and the quality and the execution. You've got to rave everything about it. Played some knock. He's on 30 of 20. Well, Afghanistan wanting him to take a run, get to the non-strikers end, and then they were in a better position to handle the situation. There's a nothing shot from Rishad. Misjudged the lack of pace on that one, and he was just miscastled.
Clever change of pace though, wasn't it? The off-cutter from Azmatullah. Pressure on Noor Ahmed now. 10 sixes Bangladesh have hit out of 135 runs. That's 60 from just 10 deliveries. And so many of them have gone out onto that road. I think this ball has come back. The umpire will want to have a look at it and to check it. 2 more big hits and it's a tie at least.
At this stage, it'll be better served to pitch the ball that hard length very early into that slog over mid-wicket. Done by lack of pace. Just shorten the length there, Nurul. Make him hit the ball over towards mid-wicket and square leg area. That's a lot better. Pitched a single, and now Afghanistan have got an outside chance of wrapping this up.
Really interesting. They've taken the single. Would you have turned it down if you were Nurul Hassan, given how well he's played tonight and last night?
Yes, I think so. But Nurul, on the other hand, hasn't really been bowling great tonight. He's been up and down, so now is the chance for Afghanistan. Have they made any changes in the field? No, it's the same field. They need to come in the circle to stop him from getting to the non-striker zone.
Fully agree. I think they need a 5th or a 6th up in the circle. Keep your eyes on the googly here that will turn back in to the left-hander from Noor Ahmed. What he goes to. Mix up, chaos, more chaos, but safely home. You do need another man up. 2 or 3 dots here would be big for Afghanistan.
Yeah, I mean, be careful when you're running with a tail ender. Last thing Bangladesh would want for Nurul to get run out.
Been 2 very stressed coaches at various points of last night and tonight. Jonathan Trott and Phil Simmons. Hiding the emotions. Goes for the leg break. It's a wide and a single. All direct hits. Would have been very interesting. Bizarrely, they're going to take the extra run, which will get Sharaful back onto strike. 3 free runs to the total. Because it's really a comedy of errors out there for Afghanistan from that delivery.
Nurul has to pick up his game here. He's reeling under pressure. And it shows in the body language of the Afghanistan fielders as well. This was a wide one to a guy who's not exactly great against spin. In an attempt of a direct strike, Nurul misses the ball, allows an extra run.
I think Sharaful is growing in confidence. He wants the second. And it's a slightly more dominant Bangladeshi crowd that's loving every second. They feel as though a series win is in the offing. 7 more required.
Disappointing over this from Nurul. He sprayed the ball on the pads. 7 runs of 8 balls. Bangladesh clearly the favourites.
Come down the ground. Oh, that's why they take the single. Over to you, number 10 in the order, Sharaful Islam. 6 from 2 deliveries. Bangladesh can see the finishing line now.
Yeah, that boundary has got them into a state of frenzy. Beautiful hit in the slot. Didn't go across the line. It was a straight 4. This could be all over in this over number 19th.
Catches the cry. Not going to carry. Don't need to take the second. It will be 2 to win from the final over. Remarkably, 17 have come from the penultimate. 146 for 8. Just was not Noor Ahmed's night, Ramiz. 4 overs, 1 for 40. A man who's had the most mercurial and brilliant 2025 as an off night.
Yeah, couldn't handle the pressure. Had a tough night, and so costly second last over. He had to bowl it. Now it looks extremely difficult for Afghanistan to rein in Bangladesh. Bangladesh, the clear favourites, way ahead.
Two to win off the final over, and things are reaching fever pitch here at Sharjah. It all started here is their tagline at this famous ground: more international cricket than any other venue. And the Tigers faithful are loving every second. They pull this off, it's going to be a heist. Sharaful Islam outstanding with the ball, 1 for 13 from his 4 overs. Remember, he was brought into the side this evening. A bit of rest and rotation amongst the quicks. But how he's answered the call. 4 fielders in the circle, all saving the one. Azmatullah tip towards long on. It's the winning moment. And Sharaful's the hero, simply sublime tonight. Hero with the ball in the first innings and hits the winning runs with the bat. Bangladesh win by 2 wickets and take an unassailable 2-0 series lead.
Clearly, they were the better side. Look at the state of the fans. They're always there to back Bangladesh. And Afghanistan look absolutely out of this now. They're shocked. Shell shocked, in fact. Couldn't believe what has happened, because till the 18th over, they had this cover. Then a massive second last over. And then it was all over for them. First ball of the last over was hit for a 4. The winning shot from Sharaful. And what a night is that. First with the ball, with the bat. Nurul, on the other hand, guided this innings with belligerent hitting, 31 of 21. This is a massive result for Bangladesh, and they clearly deserve to be the winners. They played spin superbly. Expressed themselves. They were really, really aggressive against the likes of Rashid and the others. Nabi was pinned for plenty as well. And so disappointing night for Afghanistan. They've lost quite a few matches on the trot. Their 4th loss on the trot.